The relationship between law and religion is a topic that is everywhere in academia, on the internet, and in both audio and video podcasts. Anyone discussing politics these days is discussing the relationship between law and religion. The concept that law is a religion, however, is not so much discussed. In this series of 4 videos, I hope to give you, as a working class individual, the basic concepts necessary to contemplate the present reality of law and hopefully reach the conclusion that law is a religion in our postmodern technological society. For now and for the foreseeable future, law is not only a religion but a global dominant religion of the ruling classes throughout Western civilization, just as it has been for major parts of Eastern civilization for millennia, and as it once was in the West before Christianity destroyed the concept of a secular state on this earth as also being not of this earth, but of being divine. Though much of the East, with its Islamic law, admits to law being its religion or an attribute of its religion, such is not true of the West or of Eastern cultures who have adopted or are adopting Western legal culture. Even the communist cultures of the East, founded upon Western Marxist analysis of history, such as China, pretend their law, integrating them into technological society, is distinct from a religion, whereas Marxist rule of law is as much a religion as is Western rule of law. Recent events exemplify this reality. Worldwide lockdowns have been enforced globally during the past year by all rule of law and forms of government, democratic, collective, and even tyrannical. Many have argued that the lockdowns have converted democratic and simple collective governments into tyrannies. Lockdowns have also been enforced by all cultures, regardless of whether they are individualistic or collectivist. The rule of law is a religion that unites globally all governments and all ruling classes of the world, and is the dominant tool by which one world government will unavoidably eventually be achieved, whether you like it or not. My hope is to give you an understanding of the process by which this progression will occur so that you can adapt and survive it. The reality of law as religion is written about and is discussed in greater detail in my books and my podcasts, available at sampebbles.podcast.com. This set of 4 YouTube videos serves only to give you a foundation for your own contemplation of law as religion. If you understand and agree with the concepts outlined here, hopefully you will go on to contemplate and study them further and in greater detail in the available podcasts and books. Here I will be outlining the 3 basic concepts for understanding the present state of affairs of law as religion in our technological society. 1. The necessity of having law as religion in technological society in which God is dead or is considered dead or dying, either actually or practically. 2. The nature of religion, a God by any other name is still a God. And 3. The nature of law. The nature of law being an ethics with a monopoly on violence. These videos, along with my work at Sam Pebbles Podcast, sampebbles.podcast.com, and my books, are focused on helping the working class understand the conceptual forces against which they are struggling. If you apply the foundational concepts outlined here to the reality of technological society around you, Sam Pebbles is confident that you will reach the same conclusion. Law is presently a religion, a globally dominant religion. Delusional or perhaps intentional denial of law as being a religion makes law more dangerous and more of a threat to working class struggle against the powers that be of the upper classes than the threat usually posed by the secular law of the recent past millennia, which limited itself to secular, pragmatic, physical power. Secular law can destroy the body, religion can destroy the soul. Uniting them in one dominant global power allows the powers that be the ability to destroy both one's body and one's soul as needed. Whereas the working classes are now denied religious power to assist them in their struggles against the upper ruling classes, the ruling classes are not denied this power. Not only do they have religious power on their side, it is a religion with an unopposed monopoly on violence called law, whose global power is both a global government and as a global religion will soon be upon us.